Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or much depending on your location. Please join in this struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like and share videos. Today is Tuesday, the 11th day of June 2024. I bring news updates. Give amnesty to Fúláñi Hérdsméñ. Create a special fund for their activities. NEF begs Tinubu. Oh yes, that's not an elders forum. Yes, calling for an establishment of a special fund for the Fúláñi Hérdsméñ. Yes, they said a special initiative should be introduced by the CBN to address the plight of herders. Yes, they said successive governments have established agencies, ministries, and programs such as NDDC and UMPADEC to tackle challenges affecting specific communities in the southern part of the country. So therefore, the Fúláñi Hérdsméñ deserves to have their own amnesty program for them, Fúláñi Hérdsméñ, and a special fund created for them in the CBN, like the anchor borrowers used to siphon money. Yes, they say they established anchor borrowers for farmers. Yes, so they said, look, Tinubu have to establish this special initiative, special trust fund for Fúláñi Hérdsméñ. That is what is happening now. Yes, of course, you recall that the National Assembly, they are proposing a law for ranching. That is that Fúláñi Hérdsméñ will not be roaming the street again, but they will have a particular place for ranching. Yes, a particular senator from the Benue State sponsored the bill. In that bill, he said the ranch would be domiciled in the northern part, especially the core northern states, where this Fúláñi Hérdsméñ domicile. Yes, so not every state. So not in every state. The ranching will not be in every state. But the northern senators opposed it. They said no. If there must be ranching, let it be across board. All the states will have ranching. Fúláñi Hérdsméñ will be there. For they even said Nigerians should accommodate them. Yes, the southerners should accommodate the Fúláñi Hérdsméñ because they have forgotten their origin, their state of origin. So one of the senators said so. So that is it. So the NEF, whether the in, not an elders forum, they said, look, these people, they are human beings. You gave amnesty to Nigerian youths. Give amnesty to Fúláñi Hérdsméñ, they deserve it. Create a special fund for them, okay, to address their issues. That is what I'm saying now. Now look at the statement from the Northern Elders Forum. Their Director of Publicity and Advocacy, Abdulaziz Suleiman, has said, quote, the Northern Elders Forum recognizes the importance of addressing the challenges posed by open grazing and the need for a more sustainable and modern approach to livestock management. However, the forum is aware of the concerns raised by some northern senators regarding the potential impact of the proposed law on the livelihoods of pastoralists in the region. NEF believes that it is crucial for all stakeholders to engage in meaningful dialogue and consultation to find a balanced and acceptable solution that takes into account the interests of all parties involved. The forum advocates for the development of policies and programs that support the transition from open grazing to ranching in a manner that ensures the well-being of pastoral communities, while also addressing the environmental and security issues associated with open grazing. In light of the disagreements in the National Assembly on this matter, NEF called for a collaborative and inclusive approach to decision-making that considers the diverse perspectives and concerns of all stakeholders. We propose the proclamation of a national policy on grazing and livestock development to cater for the needs of all the pastoral communities everywhere in the country. We call for the immediate proclamation of a special intervention initiative to the Central Bank of Nigeria, the Ministries of Finance, National Planning, Agriculture and Water Resources for supporting special livestock development policies and the establishment of special funds to support pastoral communities along the lines of the anchor borrowers program and other types of federal government interventions. We call for the immediate setting up of a National Pastoralist Commission to act on all matters affecting the well-being and the interests of all citizens whose livelihoods depend on livestock rearing. Successive governments have found it expeditious to establish structures like UNPADEC, NDDC, Ministry of Niger Delta, the Amnesty program, aimed at resolving a specific set of challenges affecting specific communities in the South. There is therefore no justification whatsoever to resist or even question the creation of special initiatives to address the needs of herdsmen if this will lead to lasting peace and stability. End of quote. That's advocating for amnesty for Fúláñi herdsmen. They like using the word pastoralist. But herdsmen is their real name. Fúláñi herdsmen. Okay? Stop this, pastoralist. Fúláñi herdsmen. Now they are saying, you create NDDC in the southern part of Nigeria to address the issue of, oil and everything. Oil, the oil, the environment in the Niger Delta. To address development, yes, in Niger Delta region, where they're producing oil. You have to create for our own too. Yes, they did it during Buhari era. They have created their own NDDC. They call it a Northeast Development Commission, right? Yes, it's there. It's there, it's still now. Northeast Development Commission. What are you producing for that purpose? Now they're calling for herdsmen. NDDC is for oil states. 85% of oil, 85% of the export in the country is oil. Yes? That is it. They are running a money economy depending on oil, solely on oil. 90% of the revenue of the country comes from oil. 90% of their foreign exchange comes from oil. So now you are talking about herdsmen, Fúláñi herdsmen. They should create a special fund for Fúláñi herdsmen. So to do what? What are the benefits? What are they producing? Okay, are they doing the business for the country? I can't understand this. What are these Fúláñi herdsmen that are doing this business for the country or for themselves? Fúláñi herdsmen doing business for themselves, not even for the country. Okay? And now you advocate for a special fund to be created for them. Who needs their cows? We have said it. Nobody's even talking about those things. Those, cows from the Fúláñi herdsmen. Nobody's interested. It's not a sine qua non. People in the southeastern part of the country have rejected it a long time ago. Said they don't need it. They are forcing it on the throat of people. So that is it. Now you talk about the amnesty created for the Niger Delta youths. They have oil in the region. Okay? Yes. The Niger Delta youths, they are there. They have seen environmental degradation in their communities. Federal government will come to their communities. They will bring the oil companies. They will spill oil, causing serious environmental, catastrophe. Oh yes. So the youth advocate for, look, we must have something. We are human beings. Our waters, we cannot fish again. We cannot go to farm. We can't farm. There's nothing for us again. They start advocating. They start rioting. Government say, come. Yes. And created amnesty for them. Of course, that is it. NDDC that you created, they are not causing any problem. They are still, Niger Delta youths, they are in their domain. You have seen marauders going from place to place, causing confusion, raping women, killing people, destroying farmlands, crops, invading communities, burning houses, causing carnage. You said you are going to create amnesty for them.